The Scottish Government has announced extra help for people struggling with council tax debt will be on offer in 3 local authority areas under a new pilot scheme. Citizens Advice Scotland will be provided with £200,000 funding to better understand the reasons why some people end up in council tax arrears and to work collaboratively with local councils to help reduce and prevent debt in the future. Citizens Advice bureaus in Renfrewshire, Clackmannanshire and the Scottish Borders will test different ways of working. These will include providing targeted support to individuals facing council tax debt, simplifying the referral processes between councils and advice services and organising mutual training sessions for council and citizens advice staff. Housing Minister Paul McLennan visited Roxburgh and Berwickshire Citizens Advice Bureau to launch the project. He said, "We know many people are struggling in the cost of living crisis and that is why we are targeting resources at those most in need." He continued, "Council tax debt is a significant issue, and one that particularly affects the most vulnerable." The 3 bureaus involved in these pilots have established relationships with their local authorities. This funding will help build on those connections to help individuals tackle problem debt and also provide valuable learning on how public sector debt can best be managed. Advice services are critical to Scotland's communities, supporting people to understand their rights and entitlements, maximising incomes and helping to reduce poverty. This year we will invest more than £12.5 million in a range of advice services providing free income maximisation, welfare and debt advice. Miles Fitt, Financial Health Strategic Lead at Citizens Advice Scotland said, "Council tax debt is the single biggest debt issue that clients bring to the CAB service each year. The cost of living crisis is only worsening this problem, so we welcome the opportunity this funding provides to make a difference to people's lives and financial well-being." Through working in partnership with councils, the 3 bureaus involved in this pilot will bring their deep insight into the factors and barriers that lie behind council tax debt to develop joint solutions that will help those in arrears now and in the future. As part of the 2024-25 Scottish Budget, the Deputy First Minister Shona Robeson made £144 million available to enable local authorities to freeze council tax rates at their current levels, in an effort to help every council taxpayer during the ongoing cost of living crisis. To find out about getting help with your council tax, contact your local authority and explain your financial situation. They may be able to put your account on hold and agree the next payment date, giving you a bit of breathing room to get back on track. Details of other help available including extra financial support or for things like food, heating and electricity can be found on the Scottish Government's Cost of Living Crisis Support website here. Below is a quick guide on how to check your council tax bill and a list of circumstances which could see you paying less each month. Check if you could be exempt from paying council tax. You will not pay council tax if you are a full-time student, you are in the armed forces, in forces accommodation, you live in a care home or hospital, your home is unoccupied and empty, up to 6 months. For example, if you've gone into hospital, you have a severe mental impairment, e.g. dementia. If you only live with someone who has dementia, then you'll be treated as a sole occupant as they will be disregarded, but you won't both be exempt. Contact your local authority about your eligibility and how you can apply for an exemption. A link to all 32 local authorities in Scotland is at the bottom of this page. Could you be eligible for a discount on your council tax bill? There are some circumstances where you may get a reduction on your council tax, and the amount of discount varies depending on your circumstances. If you live alone, the full council tax is calculated assuming there are 2 or more people living in each home. If you live alone, You should apply to your local council for a discount. You could get a 25% reduction, regardless of your financial circumstances. If you live with someone under 18 or a student, council tax is not calculated for anyone aged under 18, full-time students, student nurses and some apprentices or trainees. If you are a carers who look after someone in the household for at least 35 hours per week and who meet additional criteria may be disregarded for council tax purposes, contact your local authority for their eligibility criteria. Just be aware, this doesn't apply if the person receiving care is the partner of the carer, or is the carer's child aged under 18. If there are major changes to the value of your home, you may be able to get your home moved to a lower band if it has decreased in value. For example, if you have made home adaptations for a disabled person, or if a motorway has been built nearby. You may also get the band lowered if a room in the house is dedicated to equipment used by a disabled person on a daily basis. If you change the way you pay, although the total year's amount will stay the same, you can request your bill be split over 12 months instead of 10, so you can spread the cost and reduce your monthly outgoings. Alternatively, if you can afford to pay the whole bill in one lump sum, check with your local council if you can get a discount. Apply for council tax reduction. You may be eligible to claim a council tax reduction if you're on a low income or claiming certain benefits. You can also claim council tax support regardless of whether you own your own home or rent, or whether you're working or unemployed. Each local council is responsible for operating their own council tax support scheme, so the amount of support given across the country may vary. The amount you will get depends on many factors, including which benefits you receive, your age, your income, your savings, who you live with, how much council tax you pay. You may get more council tax support if you receive a disability or carer's benefit. If you receive the guarantee credit part of pension credit, you may even get your council tax paid in full. If you don't have it, but are on a low income and have less than £16,000 in savings, you may still get some help. Get the latest Record Money news. Join the conversation on our Money Saving Scotland Facebook group for energy and money saving tips, the latest benefits news, consumer help and advice on coping with the cost of living crisis. Sign up to our Record Money newsletter and get the top stories sent to your inbox daily from Monday to Friday, including a special cost of living edition on a Thursday. Sign up here. You can also follow us on X, formerly Twitter, at @RecordMoney_ for regular updates throughout the day. New, get our money news alerts on your phone by joining our daily Record Money WhatsApp community. Local councils. Contact your local council from the list below to apply for a council tax reduction or discount. Inverclyde, Renfrewshire, West Dunbartonshire, East Dunbartonshire, Glasgow, East Renfrewshire, North Lanarkshire, Falkirk, West Lothian, Edinburgh, Mid Lothian, East Lothian, Clackmannanshire, Fife, Dundee, Angus, Aberdeenshire, Aberdeen, Moray, Highland, Naugh, Shillinanshire, Argyll and Bute, Perth and Kinross, Stirling, North Ayrshire, East Ayrshire, South Ayrshire, Dumfries and Galloway, South Lanarkshire, Scottish Borders, Orkney, Shetland. Join our daily Record Money WhatsApp community here to receive alerts on the latest money news, from benefits to shopping deals.